Good morning, welcome to your yoga practice today. It's Kim from Sparkling Soul Yoga coming to you from the beautiful beach of Marbella in Spain. I have the moon up to my left, I have the sun rising behind me, and obviously you can hear the waves in the background. I hope they're not too loud. There's something always special about practicing next to water that I truly love. And so with the waves in the background, there's a little bit of wind as well this morning. Let's see how we go. So coming into an upright position, one that works in your body. Maybe legs are crossed. Maybe they're long in front of you. Maybe you're in a chair or the legs are in butterfly pose. Taking a moment to arrive. Maybe listening to the waves. Maybe thinking about your breath and linking it to the waves, knowing that it's a continuation, there's no effort required. Our inhales roll into our exhales. Our exhales roll into our inhales. You might like to notice the parts of your body that are touching the earth right now. And then taking a moment in gratitude to yourself for showing up today, setting aside this time for your health and your well-being. Take a breath in through the nose. Sigh it out your mouth. And again, inhale. Sighing it out. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Bringing hands together at heart center. Pressing the palms together, pressing the fingers together, drawing those shoulder blades back, maybe drawing the belly button in. Feeling a slight activation in the arms. Maybe lengthening out your spine, taking the crown of the head just a little bit closer towards the sky. One more breath. Exhale, let it go. Interlace those fingers, take those palms out in front of you, chin draws towards your chest. Inhale, taking those arms to the sky. And then leaning over to your left. Inhale through center. And then to the other side. Inhale back through to center. Draw those elbows wide, open up your chest and your throat. And then taking those hands, interlace them behind you, draw those shoulder blades together. Maybe gazing towards the ceiling or the sky. Taking those fingertips out wide, chin draws towards your chest. And then taking your left ear towards your left shoulder. Bringing your chin down through center and then over to the other side. Couple more times just like that. Chin towards center and then over to your left. Chin towards center and then over to your right. One more time. Chin draws towards the center and then lifting your head up, keeping your left hand down, taking your right arm up and over. Taking that right hand down to the ground, left arm up and over. Left hand finds the earth, right arm up and over. Right hand finds the ground one more time, left arm up and over. Left hand finds the ground, right arm up and over. Right hand finds the ground, left arm up and over. Taking that left hand behind you, taking your right hand to the outside of your knee, coming in for a twist. Taking those arms to the sky and then to the other side. Inhale, arms to the sky, twisting to your left. Inhale, arms to sky, to the other side. One more time, either side, for what in yoga we call the power of three. Inhale, arms to the sky, to your left. First time, you're not really sure what you're doing. Second time, you kind of get it. Third time, it becomes meditative. Inhale, arms towards the sky, and then folding forward over your legs. Bringing yourself all the way up and then making your way into tabletop pose. Hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Inhale, dropping the belly, lifting the gaze. Exhale, rounding your spine. And again, inhale, dropping the belly, lifting the gaze. Exhale, rounding your spine. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Untuck your toes, sit your hips back towards your heels, child's pose. Take a breath in. Sigh it out. Knowing that child's pose or any other restorative pose that works best in your body is always an option throughout this practice or any future yoga practice that you do. Always trying to remember to listen to our body and practice with kindness. One of the principles of yoga is Ahimsa, which means non-violence, not only to the world around you and to each other, but also to ourselves. In the way that we talk to ourselves, in the way that we move, in the way that we support ourselves. Take a breath in. Sigh it out. Bringing yourself all the way up into tabletop pose, drawing those knees together, tucking your toes, extending your left leg out behind you. On an exhale, drawing that left knee in towards the chest. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to chest, and then left foot meets your left hand towards the top of your mat. Fingertips can stay connected to the earth, or maybe arms reach for the sky. Maybe taking that left hand down towards your left leg and leaning over to your left. Bringing that left hand to the sky. Hands find the earth and then straightening into that left leg, drawing your heart space forward. I have a micro bend in my left leg, making sure that I'm not locking out the joint. Letting the flow of chi or prana flow through the body. Bending into that left leg and then taking that left knee underneath your left hip. Inhale, dropping the belly, lifting the gaze. Exhale, rounding your spine. Coming back into neutral, drawing those knees together, extending that right leg out behind you. On an exhale, drawing that right knee in towards the chest. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to chest. And placing that right foot towards the top of your mat. Maybe arms reach the sky. Taking that right hand down towards the earth and then leaning over to the right. Bringing that right hand to the sky and then taking those hands to the earth, taking that right knee underneath your right hip. Inhale, dropping the belly, lifting the gaze. Exhale, rounding your spine. Coming back into neutral and then bringing those knees together, extending that left leg out behind you. This time taking that left leg over to the right hand side of your body. Look over your right shoulder towards your left toes. Bringing that left leg all the way out in line with your left hip. Right toes are tucked. Seat your hips back towards your heel, half child's pose. Then bringing yourself all the way up. Left hand down your left leg, right arm up and over. Inhale through center, right hand finds the ground, left arm up and over your left ear. Inhale through center, left hand finds the left leg, right arm up and over. Inhale through center, right hand finds the ground, left arm finds the sky. Staying here or maybe lifting your left leg up off the earth. Placing that left leg back down on the ground, coming back into tabletop pose. Inhale, dropping the belly, lifting the gaze. Exhale, rounding your spine. Coming back through to center, drawing those knees together, extending that right leg out behind you. Then taking that right leg over to the left-hand side of your body. Look over your left shoulder. And taking that right leg all the way out in line with your right hip. Sitting your hips back towards your heel, half child's pose. Bringing yourself all the way up, right hand down your right leg, left arm up and over. Inhale through center, left hand finds the ground, right arm up and over. Inhale all the way back, right hand finds your right leg, left arm up and over. Inhale through center, left hand finds the ground, this time right arm finds the sky. Staying here or maybe lifting that right leg up off the earth. Placing that right leg back down on the ground, coming back into your tabletop position. Inhale, dropping the belly, lifting the gaze. Exhale, rounding your spine. And again, inhale. Exhale. Untuck your toes, sit your hips back towards your heels, child's pose. Walking your hands over to your left. Walking your hands over to your right. Walking your hands back through to center. And then drawing yourself up into tabletop pose and then coming over onto your bottoms, making your way into a seated position, and then maybe taking the other leg in front from where we began. It'll be the more unusual one. On an inhale, taking those arms to the sky. Exhale, hands come through heart center. And again, inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Interlace those fingers, pushing the palms away. Chin draws towards your chest. Inhale, arms towards the sky. And then to the left. Inhale through center to the other side. Inhale back through to center. Draw your elbows wide, opening up your chest and your throat. Interlace those hands behind your back. Releasing those hands to the earth, chin draws towards your chest, and then coming into those half neck circles. Left ear towards your left shoulder, chin draws towards your chest, and then to the other side. Bringing that chin through center and over to the left. Chin moves through center and over to the right. One more time. Bringing that chin back through to center, taking your head up and gaze level. Left hand down, right arm up and over. Inhale through center to the other side. Placing that left hand down, right arm up and over. Inhale through center. Right hand down, left arm up and over. One more time. Arms through the center. Left hand down, right arm up and over. Right hand finds the ground, left arm up and over. And then taking that left hand behind you, taking that right arm to the outside of your left knee, coming in for that twist. Take a breath in, side out. Inhale, arms to the sky, to the other side. Inhale, arms to the sky, twisting to your left. Inhale, arms to the sky, to the other side. One more time. Inhale. Exhale to the left. Inhale through center to the other side. Always knowing that if the twisting or the moving in the threes doesn't work, just pause on one side. Inhale, coming back through to center. Hands find each other in the sky, pausing for a moment. Bringing those hands through the third eye. And then walking them out in front of you. Take a breath in, side out. Bringing yourself all the way back. Coming into an upright position. Taking a moment to feel the effects of the practice within your body today. Taking a moment in gratitude to yourself for showing up today, setting aside this time for your health and your well-being. Taking a moment in gratitude for our bodies and what they allowed us to do, for the practice of yoga and the opportunity to practice, and to the yogis that have come before us, the yogis who are with us now, and the yogis who will come through in the future. Bringing hands together at heart center, taking a collective inhale. Taking a collective exhale, knowing you are not traveling on this journey alone. Until I see you again, may you have peace in your thoughts, peace in your words, and peace in your heart, from my heart to yours. Thank you.